What does it take for a player to go from national pride to global sensation? Meet Yuki Kawamura.
Yuki, step back three. Yes!
An amazing phenom who's breaking barriers and ankles on the world stage. From 25 points and 9 assists in a historic World Cup win over Finland to a career-high 29 points at the Olympics, Kawamura has turned heads with every step.
Yuki for three. Bingo! Yuki Kawamura!
Could one breakout game put a player on the NBA map? It did for him. Now a rookie with the Memphis Grizzlies, he's proving size doesn't limit greatness. So how far can heart and hustle take someone? Don't miss out on hitting that subscribe button and joining us as we follow Kawamura's rise from Japan's floor general to the NBA's most unlikely star. Let's take a trip back to Yanai, Yamaguchi, where Yuki Kawamura was born on May 2nd, 2001. Growing up, he admired Yuki Togashi, a fellow Japanese point guard who stood at just 5 feet 6 inches, but still made a name for himself in professional basketball. That admiration lit a fire in Kawamura. Despite standing only 5 feet 8 inches, Yuki refused to let height define his ceiling. His passion took shape at Fukuoka Daiichi High School, where he didn't just play, he led his team to back-to-back all-Japanese high school championships. These weren't just wins, they were statements. At every stage, Yuki defied expectations. Can you remember someone in your life who beat the odds and inspired you to aim higher? For Yuki, it was about proving that skill, speed, and heart can rival height any day. His time in high school wasn't just about stats or trophies, it was about building a mindset that told him, you belong. So what would you chase if you believed your limits were only imaginary? Kawamura's journey started with dreams, discipline, and defiance, and from day one, he was determined to write his own story. By January 2020, while still in high school, Yuki Kawamura was already making professional moves. He joined the San Neo Phoenix as a special designated player, a rare honor. In his debut, he became the youngest player in B.League history at just 18 years old, and soon after, the youngest to score in a game. That's not just impressive, it's historic. How would you feel making headlines while still juggling schoolwork? After his early debut, Kawamura moved to the Yokohama B Corsairs. He balanced college at Tokai University while continuing to develop his game professionally. But in the 2022-23 season, he made a bold move. He left school and went all in on basketball. That decision paid off fast. He won the B-League MVP, was named Rookie of the Year, and earned a spot on the Best 5 team. These aren't just awards, they're milestones most pros never see in a lifetime. In September 2024, Yuki Kawamura's dreams took another leap forward. He signed with the Memphis Grizzlies, making the transition from Japan's B-League to the world's most competitive basketball stage, the NBA. Just weeks later, on October 19th, his deal was upgraded to a 2-way contract with the Memphis Hustle, the team's G-League affiliate. This allowed him to gain NBA experience while continuing to develop. On October 14, 2024, Yuki made a splash during a preseason game against the Indiana Pacers, scoring 10 points and dishing out 7 assists in a 120-116 win. For any rookie, that's a solid night. But for someone standing 5 feet 8 inches, the shortest player currently in the NBA, it's an exclamation point. Imagine entering a league where most players tower over you. How would you make your presence known? Yuki answers with quickness, control, and vision. Wearing jersey number 17, he's out to prove he belongs. How important do you think confidence is when stepping onto a bigger stage? Kawamura's NBA entry isn't just a personal milestone. It's a breakthrough moment for aspiring players worldwide. Enjoying this? If so, then make sure to subscribe for more updates like this.
On the bounce, Hawkinson this time. The screen and the
Before lighting up the NBA, Yuki Kawamura was already turning heads internationally. His national team career began in the 2017 FIBA Under-16 Asian Championship, where he averaged 5.3 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 4.3 assists across 6 games. That early exposure to international play laid the foundation for his growth as a global competitor. Fast forward to 2023, he debuted with Japan's senior team during the World Cup qualifiers against Taiwan, delivering 8 assists and 5 steals in an 89-49 victory. Over the entire qualification round, he posted averages of 10.4 points, 2.3 rebounds, 5.6 assists, and 2.7 steals in 6 games. These weren't just stats, they were statements of impact. Have you ever found yourself stepping up when your team needed you most? Kawamura's performance proved he's more than just a scorer. He's a floor general. He brought energy, intelligence, and hustle every time he wore Japan's colors. Playing internationally challenges athletes in unique ways, different styles, systems, and stakes. When the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup arrived, Yuki Kawamura ensured the world remembered his name. Japan faced off against Finland, and history was made. In a 98-88 upset victory, Kawamura erupted for 25 points, 9 assists, and 1 rebound, helping Japan earn their first ever win over a European team. That's not just memorable, it's legendary. Across all 5 World Cup games, Kawamura averaged 13.6 points, 2.0 rebounds, and 7.6 assists, showing consistency, leadership, and fearlessness. What does it take to perform at your peak when the world is watching? For Yuki, it was about embracing the moment and rising to the challenge. His performance wasn't just great for Japan, it was a wake-up call for scouts and analysts worldwide. People began to see him not just as a local star, but as a true international prospect. Can one big moment change everything? In Kawamura's case, the World Cup didn't just elevate his status, it catapulted him to the NBA radar. When opportunity knocks, are you ready to shine? Kawamura's breakout game proved that preparation meets greatness in moments just like that. Barely a year later, Yuki Kawamura was back on the international stage, this time at the 2024 Olympics. It was here that he truly cemented his role as Japan's lead playmaker. In a tense overtime game against France, Kawamura exploded with a career-high 29 points, along with 7 rebounds and 6 assists, despite Japan narrowly losing 94-90. That kind of performance on an Olympic court, that's elite. Across 3 Olympic Games, Kawamura averaged 20.3 points, 7.7 assists, and 3.3 rebounds, demonstrating his ability to carry his team in both scoring and distribution. Imagine the pressure, national pride, world eyes, top-tier competition, and still delivering at that level. What would you do with that kind of spotlight? Yuki didn't just play, he commanded. His quick decision-making, sharp shooting, and relentless drive turned heads. Every game, he showed growth, poise, and leadership. Do you think international competition makes players tougher? Kawamura's Olympic performance added weight to his already rising stock and proved that he's not just rising, he's ready. Ready to lead, ready to compete, and ready to inspire. As of the 2024-25 NBA season, Yuki Kawamura is officially an NBA rookie with the Memphis Grizzlies, making history as the shortest active player in the league. Wearing number 17, he's already delivered some standout moments. On April 13, 2025, he scored 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in a win over Dallas, earning a plus 29 plus-minus rating, a stat that reflects just how effective he was on the court. His current regular season averages 1.6 points, 0.5 rebounds, and 0.9 assists per game on 36.7% shooting show he's adjusting to NBA pace and competition. But don't let those numbers fool you. Kawamura's growth curve is steep, and his potential is undeniable. Do you believe that true talent eventually rises to the top? Every minute Kawamura spends on the floor is a step toward greatness. He's not just representing himself, he's representing Japan, underdogs, and players who don't fit the mold. Yuki Kawamura's rise from local standout to global star is all about drive and determination. He shattered expectations, impressed on the world stage, and now turns heads in the NBA. Despite being overlooked for his size, his skill and spirit speak louder. His journey inspires fans everywhere, showing that belief can take you beyond limits. Want to keep up with his incredible climb? Hit subscribe, leave a comment, and follow one of basketball's most exciting stories unfold in real time.